Hello, hello, it's Coyote Christina. This is Monday. It's our Monday post, Movement Mondays. So we are, for the final week, we're going to do mountain pose, which is a standing, it's Tadasana. It's a standing and stability pose. It activates all 5 of our elements: earth, space, universe. Space and universe are the same, like the limitlessness of the world or the universe. Water, fire, and air, and it balances Vata and Pitta doshas, and it activates our 1st and 6th chakra. And then we're going to practice Eagle, and it is Garudasana. Garuda stands for mythical bird, and it's a balancing pose. And when we can bring ourselves into balance, we have clear seeing, so it stands for clear seeing. It activates earth, fire, water, space, the universe, and air, balances Kapha and Vata, and activates 1st 6 chakras. So all 6 of our chakras, besides the crown, the opening. Once again, this information is pulled from this wonderful book, Yoga Toolbox. And let's see. Yeah, so mountain pose is for stability, but what does it, yeah, the core quality is stability. Eagle, the core quality is clear seeing. And then we're going to go into a chakra meditation and just learn the different mantras for each of the chakras, which I actually pulled. I created my own chakra meditation, and it goes with these affirmations from Eastern Body, Western Mind. She has a chapter on each of the chakras. This one is for 3. And then there's this whole page that just kind of summarizes all the different things about the chakras, like element, name, purpose, issues, color, location, orientation, demon, deficiency, excess, physical malfunctions, healing practices. And it ends with affirmations that you can say to strengthen that chakra. So there's a meditation. I actually like to do it. Most of the time you start at your base and you work your way up. I'm working towards spirit and connecting with the divine. I'm working on my manifesting, so I start with my crown chakra and I pull it down. So that's what we'll do today. And yeah, so let's get started because it might take a little while. Oh, and it's exciting to use Eagle because Eagle is actually the animal totem that leads us into the second half of the celebration stage. So tomorrow, Totem Tuesday, we'll get to learn even more about Eagle. And I'll do up close here. So when we're crossing our arms in Eagle, you basically put one arm on top of the other, kind of nestling your elbows together. And then if you can, you bring your hand around. But the idea is to have your hands right in front of your face, and then it obscures your linear view and you have to use your peripheral vision. So that's about the clear seeing. It's like, instead of just having blinders on and looking straight ahead, how do we bring more into our view? Like open up those so that we see. And then when we but then at the end we can fly. We can open our wings and fly to come out of Eagle. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start in Tadasana. We're also going to do a breathing exercise while we're in Tadasana. So you don't necessarily have to have a yoga mat, but if you do, you can go ahead and stand. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Hands just at your sides, dropped comfortably. And this is Tadasana, so just stand in this, really feeling your feet connecting with the ground, all 4 corners of the feet, comfortably planted on the ground, letting those arms hang, and just taking a few breaths. Notice how you feel. I'm going to take my glasses off here. Hopefully I don't sit on them later. And then once you're comfortably in that pose, and just notice maybe just a gentle tug, like a string coming out the top of your head and tugging upwards and pulling up towards spirit, towards the sky. Maybe there's a little bit of lightness that little slight tug creates in the head and neck, and maybe upper the shoulders. And now, for the breathing exercise, which I like to do, this is one of my meditations too, just to relax and really connect with the body, is using the breath and imagining that through the soles of the feet, you're breathing in and bringing up the earth's energy, and you're bringing that energy up through your legs, up through the torso, up through your neck, and up and out the top of the head. So, and as you're doing that, as you're breathing and bringing that energy and that breath through the body, you can stop at all the joints and add space. So you can, in your ankle joints, you can really think about adding space with that breath. In your knee joints, in your hip joints, along every single vertebrae, as you come up, add that space. All the way up between the base of the neck and the skull, add space. All the way up. And when you exhale, you're going to release all the tension in the body. Let that breath and that energy just flow down the body, down the arms, out the fingertips, down the legs, back into the earth, and that's all the tension. But when you're releasing that tension, you keep that space that you've created, and just notice how the body feels. So here we go. On your next inhale, think about breathing in through the soles of your feet and bringing that breath up the legs, up the torso, through the neck, into the top of the head. Inhaling and exhale, letting that breath flow down the body, letting the energy flow down the body, out the down the arms, out the fingertips, down the legs, out the bottom of the feet. So just notice as you bring that breath up, bring that earth energy up into the body, to the top of the head, and then exhaling from the top of the head, down the body, down the arms, down the legs. Noticing how that feels. If you feel like you need to release more tension, we're breathing through our nose mainly, but you can breathe in through the nose, and on that exhale, you can breathe out the mouth to release more tension. Or you can just let it cascade down, breathing out the nose. And on your next inhale, I just want you to really think about adding that space between your joints on your inhale breath. So you're inhaling space in your ankles, inhaling up to the knees, adding space, inhaling up to the hips, adding space. And then when you release that tension, release, keeping that space, but releasing all the tension. On your next inhale, you can begin to add space between every single vertebrae, between the base of the neck and the skull. Exhaling, letting the shoulders drop away from the ears, but keeping that space in the body, between those joints, between the bones. And just breathing in and out, noticing how you feel. Enjoying feeling that earth energy coming up through the soles of the feet into the body. And enjoying feeling that spirit energy coming from the top of the head, down the body, down into the earth. And here we are in mountain pose. You're nice and secure. You have your base of your mountain that keeps you sturdy. And then the top of the mountain is up in the air, in the clouds, a lightness with the spirit in the sky. And just feel that flow of energy of sky and earth through the body. Bend those, don't lock your knees. Make sure your knees just have a slight bend. Letting the hands loose. All right. And now next we're going to do our eagle pose. So to do eagle, we want to bend our knees, just come straight down, bending your knees just a little. If it's comfortable, take your right foot and place it over. If you're having a hard time balancing, you can put your toes down. And this is beginner's eagle pose, where you keep your toes on the ground. When your right foot goes over, then your left arm comes over the right arm. And then you're gonna do how I showed earlier, kind of bring your hand around. This is a great stretch for the back. And then as you look straight ahead, it obscures your vision. And this is the clear seeing that comes from widening your view. If you're comfortable standing and can hold your balance on one leg, you can wrap that toe around. And then you can really feel the coiled energy of a bird up on a perch. And if you want to come out of this pose, I like to go into a free dive. Woo! Flying with eagle. Ah. And then every pose we want to do on both sides. So now we're going to cross the left leg over the right. Once again, if this is as far as you want to go, first we want to bend our knees. Cross that left over the right, keeping those toes on the ground for balance if needed. You can bring the toes up to challenge your balance, and if you want to wrap, go ahead and wrap around. Then let's see, our left leg is on top, so our right arm is going to go over the left. Once again, bringing those hands, bringing the fingertips of the left hand to the right palm if that's comfortable. And then once again, looking straight ahead for that vision. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing well today. There's a breeze. Here we go. If you bring your arms up, you can feel a stretch in your back. And when you're ready to come out, you can fly with eagle, soaring in the sky, stepping out of the pose, and that's also a good little hip stretch. So there's our eagle pose. Clear scene of eagle. Helps with our balance after we've been nice and stable in mountain pose. So that's working very well. Good, peaceful. Now we're going to go into a chakra meditation. Sometimes I like to just sit cross-legged. And if it's more comfortable, you can sit on a pillow. And then your bum's up just a little higher. It doesn't stretch your hips as much. Or if you have a bolster. So, I'm going to get this mudra card. I'm going to introduce a mudra. Mudra are hand gestures. One of my friends just got me these mudra cards for Christmas. And the mudra I've been doing the most is the Ashvaratna mudra, which is jeweled horse gesture. As I hold this mudra, I see myself overcoming negative patterns of behavior that maybe hold me back, and new possibilities present themselves. So this is boosting inner strength and self-esteem. It's a fire mudra. So bring all hands together, crisscross, fold them all, and then the pinky and ring fingers come together, and the thumbs come together. So that's the mudra. I hold it at my heart center as I do the chakra meditations. And we're going to start with our crown chakra. And you're going to breathe in, thinking about bringing the white energy, the healing energy of the crown chakra into the body through all parts of the body. And as we're breathing in, we're going to say Om is the first chakra. I don't need my glasses on right now. We'll say Om for the crown, Kasham for the third eye, Ham for the throat, Yam for the heart center, Ram for our solar plexus. Down in our sacral is Vam, and then Lam is the mantra or chant for the root chakra. So you can just follow me as I go along as best you can. Once you memorize it better, you can do it at your own pace, your own breathing. But breathing in to that crown chakra, into the body, the white energy. And on the exhale, we're going to say Om. Feeling that vibration in the body. And then we're going to say the mantras, which is, I'm guided by the wisdom within. Now you can repeat that. I'm trying to remember the second one. Information I need comes to me. Now we're breathing that in, breathing that knowledge to every cell of our body, coming in from the crown, down into the body. Now we're bringing our focus to our third eye chakra in the middle of the forehead, middle of the eyebrows, breathing in the purple energy, letting it flow through the body on the inhale. On the exhale, we're going to say Kasham. When you get to the end of the exhale, we're going to say the mantra for the third eye chakra. I'm guided. I'm open to the wisdom within. I can manifest my vision. Now breathing in again, breathing that knowledge into every cell of the body. And on the exhale, Kasham. Kasham. Just letting that purple energy flow through the body. Now we're bringing our attention to the throat chakra and the blue energy of the throat chakra. Breathing in that blue energy, bringing it to all parts of the body. We're going to say Hum. Hum on the exhale. When we come to the bottom of the exhale, we're going to say the mantras for the throat chakra. My voice is necessary. Your voice is necessary. I speak truth. I hear and speak truth, and I speak truth to power. Now breathe in that blue energy, bringing that knowledge to every cell in your body that your voice is necessary and that you will speak truth to power. Now we're bringing our awareness to our heart chakra right here in the center, the green energy of the heart chakra, breathing in to that heart area, the green energy, and letting it flow outward to all parts of the body. Then we're going to say Yum, Yum. When we get to the end of the exhale, we're going to say our heart chakra mantras. I am worthy of love. I am loving to myself and others. Now breathing in that green energy, breathing in, bringing that knowledge to every cell of your body. Every single part of you is loved and lovable. One more time, the Yum, Yum. Letting yourself be bathed in that green energy. Now we're going to breathe in through our solar plexus. Breathing in the yellow energy of the solar plexus, bring it to all parts of the body. We're going to say Ram, Ram. When we get to the end of the exhale, we're going to say, I honor the power within. The fire within burns through all blocks and fears. And then breathing in that knowledge, bringing it to every cell of the body. On the inhale, on the exhale, Ram. Once again, letting that yellow energy flow with the chant through the body, filling it with the solar plexus energy, bringing that knowledge to every cell of the body that you can burn through all blocks and fears. On the next inhale, bringing your attention to the sacral chakra and the orange energy of the sacral chakra. Breathing in that energy, letting it flow through the body, and chanting Vam, Vam. Once again, just letting it flow, letting that vibration fill the body. When we get to the end of the exhale, we're going to say the mantras for the second chakra. I move easily and effortlessly. My sexuality is sacred. Now breathing in, inhaling that orange energy one more time and bringing that knowledge to every single cell of the body. Vam. Now we're bringing our awareness down to the root chakra, the very base of the torso. And we're inhaling, we're thinking of the red energy of the root chakra, the browns of the earth, the red and rust. Breathing in that energy up into the rest of the torso, down, growing roots through your legs. And we're going to say Lam, Lam on the exhale. And when you get to that bottom of the exhale, we're going to say the mantra for the first chakra. The earth supports me and meets my needs. I am immersed in abundance. And breathing in that root energy, that red, that rust, that brown, bringing that knowledge that the earth supports you. Lam. Exhaling with the chant, filling the body. Now you can let go of your mudra. Rest your palms on your knees or whatever's comfortable. And just taking some breaths. Noticing the energy moving up and down the torso. Noticing if any areas need attention. Then we'll end our practice and our last movement Monday together with my favorite ending. We're going to thank, we're so grateful for all the teachers who have gone before, for all the teachers who are with us and supporting us now, for all the teachers to come, and to the greatest teacher of all, the one that resides within. Namaste. Take care. Bye-bye.